It's time for course breakdown. Let's get into it. Ellison Park, the winter layout. First time there's been baskets here in the winter, I guess. I don't really know. I'm just saying that because that's what everyone else is saying. Let's get right into it. Hole 1, par 3, 340. OB parking lot left, OB path / road along. You're trying to punch it through this gap between these two pines. Keep it inside on the left side to this pine here, and keep it generally low because it is downhill and you do have to contend with a low ceiling. The goal is to have a shot that really punches left. Not so much a straight that fades, but just kind of holds that left hyzer. If you're lucky, you get over here. If you're really lucky, maybe you get a skip. You can get all the way up here into circle 1. That would be an amazing shot. If you made it to circle 1, I hope you make that putt. I hope you get a birdie. That's a good birdie to get. Definitely a bit of a difficult first hole, but let's move on. Hole 2, par 3, 268. I'm not buying it. It's farther than that. The path / road is OB left, and the green slopes to the left, so the discs are really filtering toward that OB. You could go all hyzer over the tree's camber right, or you could get something that punches straight and then fades toward the basket. But again, watch that slope. Warning, fairway, very muddy. Unless it's frozen, it's going to be just a mud pit there. You don't want to be getting to this slope green with the mud foot because no one wants to putt with the mud foot. And there's the green. It's sloped. It's straightforward. That's it. Hole 3, par 3, 255, way uphill. OB road that you're starting on, and that maybe you could hit the first tree and kick back to the road, but that should never happen. It is deceivingly uphill. You're going to throw a little bit flippier than you think. It is all muddy there, so again, watch the mud foot. But if you're lucky, you flip something up, it punches up the hill, you make it into the circle. I continually throw on this hole and think I threw it hard enough, and then I end up like 50 feet short. So you really got to goose this one. Give it a good, I believe in you. You got it. Hole 4, par 3, 336. I think it might be farther. It is a bit downhill. I like this one. It's just to throw a hyzer shot hard. It's fun for me. If you can't throw far, it's probably not as fun. You got a lot of space to work with. You're coming in between the carnivorous tree and the evergreen tree right there. Those two baskets right perched between them. So you could swing it in. You can go straight and dump it in. You might get some good ground action because all the pine needles there. Pretty straightforward. This is the 2 you want to get if you have the distance. It's a fun one. After a bit of a walk, you end up at hole 5, 240, OB long. You're going to throw something straight that flips up. You could go forehand. You could also go wide with the hyzer gap right there, and then have something that dumps really hard. I think the play is probably putter or mid up the middle that just flips up a bit, hits the pine needle, slides up. But as you're seeing right now, low ceiling branch, it's a touchy shot. I feel like if this is the shot you have, it's like an easy hole. It is not a shot that I have. So it's not an easy hole for me. But if this was easy, the next one, it's a little bit different. Par 3, 368. Pretty far. I think it might be plays longer than that. There is OB left. It's pretty hard to get to. There's a forehand left, which is hard. There is a backhand straight, which is going right between these trees. Fairly wide fairway. You want something that flips up, penetrates straight, and then dumps hard at the end. The basket is up here in front of this, say, the spruce tree. Maybe I sound smart. Maybe I look like an idiot. I'm not a treeologist. There's the basket, and that's where you'd like your shot to land so you can get a birdie. I like birdies. Hole 7, par 3, 260. It is just a classic tunnel shot. The putter or mid, just right up this. The footage makes the gap look wider than it actually is. You just want to throw something really straight, give it enough oomph because it is a bit uphill, and take your easy birdie. I feel like there's going to be aces on this one. It's a great hole. I like it. Hole 8, par 3. It says it's 202. I don't know. You can go forehand left or turnover left or backhand right. The drone is going to go right up the middle, which I don't think anyone really would want to throw. For me, this is just a really overstable mid, or maybe even a Firebird, maybe. Just swing it wide and just get up there. It's kind of one of those pick whichever line works best for you holes, and I hope it does work best for you. Hole 9, par 3, it's about 300 feet. It's pretty uphill, and you're throwing right at the pit of despair. This is a hole that I feel like would be right in my wheelhouse, because I just like throwing like 350 hyzer. And with uphill, I'm like, oh, maybe I should do this. It should be my hole. But it's kind of tough. I have a hard time making it there. A lot of times I flip something up, and it penetrates too straight, goes into the pit, or it hyzers and looks good and ends up short. So, I don't know. It just seems like just a 300-foot power hyzer. I believe you can get there. Hole 10, which is the normal layout, hole 17. 250-foot straight throw. Kind of like 7, but it is flat. Just throw your putter at it. It's pretty wide open. And that's about it. Fast green, and shots that land left kind of filter toward the basket on the roots. So keep that in mind. Hole 11, par 3, 208, OB long. Good luck getting there. This one is just deceivingly hard for 200 feet. It's so far uphill, you have to throw it much harder than you think you need to. I would say throw something a little bit flippier and just get it up there. This is just like hole 3 where I throw it, I think I'm close, I walk up there, I'm 40 feet short. I don't know, man. I feel like once you figure this one out, it should be pretty easy. Hole 12, probably the signature hole for this layout. It's a par 3, 350. I'm not sure what you're going to do here. You can go forehand left and hope you get a big skip. You can go low, flippy, mid up the middle. You can go roller up the middle, which Dylan did in his vlog. Check that out. Or you can go big, wide, crashing hyzer from the right side. I'm not sure if I love this hole or don't like this hole, but it is fun to just sit up there on the sidewalk and throw half your disc and be like, oh, wow, I hit another tree. That's fun. And that's the green. It's the basket for the normal 18. So you're ending back at the parking lot. I think it's a cool hole. Let me know in the comments if you like that hole. Thanks for watching the video. Check out the other Ellison videos I got. And, what do I always say? Try not to hit first available next time you're out there. Cheers.